Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Nor Alia Natasha. I'm from DHD 16. So today I want to make that video about a video that I watched recently in YouTube. This is about how childhood trauma affect us across a lifetime by Dr. Nadim Burke Harris. What if I told you that the stress a child experiences early in life doesn't just disappear as they grow up? It actually shapes their heart for the rest of their life. This is the powerful message from Dr. Nadine Burke Harris, the pediatrician who studies the hidden links between childhood trauma and long-term health. Childhood trauma isn't rare. It can come from abuse, neglect, or even living in home with parents struggling with substance abuse or mental illness. Dr. Harris explains that these repeated experiences create what's called toxic stress. Unlike normal stress, toxic stress is temporary, is ongoing, and it changes the way a child's brain and body develop. This means trauma in childhood is not just an emotional scar, is a is a medical condition with real, measurable effect on the body. Here, what happens when children face constant fear? Stress hormones like cortisol flood their bodies. In small doses, stress hormones are normal and even helpful. But when the stress never stops, those hormones become toxic. They disrupt brain development, weaken the immune system, and increase the inflammation. The result? Higher risk of learning problems, behavioral issues, and even chronic disease like heart disease, diabetes, and depression later in life. One of the most important studies about this is the Adverse Childhood Experiences (ACE) study. Researchers found a direct link between the number of traumatic experiences in childhood and the risk of serious health problems in adulthood. For example, people with higher ACE score are more likely to struggle with addictions, depression, and even have a shorter lifespan. This study proves something crucial. Childhood trauma is not something you just get over. Leave a biological imprint that lasts a lifetime. Think about it. A child who grows up in a violence or unstable home is not just emotionally hurt. Their body is literally being shaped by the stress. They may do poorly in school, find it hard to focus, and later struggle with relationships or jobs. And even worse, they face much higher risk of physical illness like heart disease, lung disease, or stroke. This is why Dr. Harris called childhood trauma the struggle greatest unaddressed public health threat of our time. But here the good news. Trauma doesn't have to define a life forever. When teachers, and communities recognize the signs of toxic stress early, they can intervene. Safe relationship, therapy, and consistent support can actually help heal the brains and body. The message is clear. If we want healthier adults tomorrow, we must start protect and supporting children today. Because every child deserves the chance to grow up not just surviving, but truly thriving. I think that's all for now, and thank you for watching.